What was that?
I don't know.
What are you, a dragon?
Today's episode. Oh wait, we'll have to thank everybody first.
Welcome back to another episode of Modded Motives. If you guys are wondering why I always do the intros, because she refuses to do them.
I just can't.
I know you can't. She gets so awkward. We're both awkward in front of the camera. We still haven't got used to
But
it.
if you meet me in real life, I'm not awkward.
Yes, you are. Thank you to all the new subscribers that we have on the channel. I think we're about to cross over to 500 with 60,000 views. So we greatly appreciate all the support that we've been getting.
Yeah.
We have more Supra content today. We'll have Alfa content hopefully later this week. And eventually we'll have like BRZ content like at some point. But we just hate that car. But today's episode, we're gonna be talking about how much it cost to 2JZ VVTI swap my vehicle, the Supra, along with how much I've spent over the last 2 years into the car, and with a little bit of a twist because Crystal does not know how much I spent on the car, so this should be interesting to see her face and realize how much I spent on this car. Which it's not a Giulia build. So we went over the Giulia build, and I think that cost us, I think we have like what, like $2-3 grand into it.
Right.
Yeah, this is not.
It's not a Giulia build.
Yeah, it's a little bit more money.
A little bit.
So we're gonna go into that overall breakdown. Again, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe for more Supra content, more Alfa content, more Supra content, neither one of us can record this morning. More Supra content, more Alfa content, and more BRZ content. And we'll jump straight into the video.
Got in trouble for working on our cars in our garage that we pay for, but you come around or you drive around the apartment complex and you see people working on their cars.
I like to move my car and just flip it spots. So the rule is you have to move it every like 30 days. So I just like turn it around.
Yeah.
So if they ever come and take a picture and say I didn't move it, the picture's in reverse. Can't say I don't move my car.
Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna move the Alfa. If you guys came from one of our Supra videos, we do have an Alfa. Just update on the carbon fiber. I'm still obsessed with it. Literally took us 2 or 3 days to do this, but honestly, it was worth it. Well, it was still hard, but it's worth it. It looks beautiful. Creeper. No, thank you, sir. I don't want any.
I really need inspiration to finish this car. All I really have to do is just send it to paint, fix a little bit of the suspension. That's it. It's a really good car. It's literally only has 58,000 miles on it.
So you want to come buy it? Please come buy it.
No. Okay, you can have it. I thought about it. The Mark IV Supra, my baby. Are you ready to find out how much I spent on this?
Oh my god.
I feel like
really getting butterflies.
I feel like you're gonna be stressed out.
Me and Luciana are like, whoa.
I already broke this down into sections for us.
Okay.
Should we give them some background on like how like we met? I guess not how we met, but like
I found you.
You found. We met basically. You were begging for money, and I said, "Oh, look at this homeless girl," and I did one of those where you wash them and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, you're kind of pretty." You could say wow.
You moved the hair. Oh wow.
To take the dirty shoes off.
Now look at me.
So basically, I've owned this car since 2019. We met in 2020? 2019.
No, 2019, the same year.
Yeah, we met
like
this.
a couple months
Yeah.
after.
So I bought this.
I don't even remember.
That was like 2 months after or so we met. Then she basically stopped the whole Supra build.
You know,
because this could have been painted already. This could have been dropped on some bigger. I'm just kidding.
You're just all in love. All in love.
No, I'm just kidding. This has been away for the. If you guys didn't watch the last video, it's been away for like the last year. But anyways, let's get straight into how much we spent. You ready?
Yeah.
Every build that I have, I make sure that I keep a very every penny that I put into it, just so I know how much true cost to own the vehicle or true cost to maintain or whatever the cost is. So, but anyways, so wheels alone, I spent. With hub-centric rings, lug nuts, all that good stuff, $742.80. I know they're JNC, they're gonna get replaced soon, so we're gonna go way more expensive than that. This was the cheap option.
700 and what?
Again, this was the cheap option. I'm looking for
the whole set, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm looking for CCWs, which is probably gonna be like $3 to $4 grand for the set.
Okay, well, we're gonna wait on that.
All right, so upgrades. First off, before we jump further into this is just the wheels, $740. How much do you think I've spent on the whole entire car? Like, guess. If you had to take a wild guess.
Like invested?
Like whole purchase price of the car.
Because you bought the car for what, 20 something?
Mm-hmm.
And then you invested, I want to say, like 10 or 15.
10 or 15 grand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I bought the car for $22,300. Then wheels, $742. Upgrades, I have HKS exhaust, coilovers, 98 tail lights. I put LEDs in those. I have obviously the upgraded radio, so I have Apple CarPlay. I upgraded the speakers. I have that little cup holder, because Supras, if you don't know, don't come with cup holders. So I had to get that, which that little piece alone was $100. Let's see, headlights are 98 headlights. Those are upgrades. The license plate covers,
okay, hold on. What is a license plate cover?
The lights for the back of that are in the back of here. I don't know if I can get this on video. Like these little covers in here. Mm-hmm. The guy because this is resprayed, he resprayed over those covers. So I didn't have.
So it was red.
Yeah, so I didn't have any.
But what does a license plate cover do?
It just basically have lights over there now.
Oh, to show your.
Yeah, just show the lights.
And how much was that? Unnecessary, right?
License plate covers were $28.
Cool.
Antenna delete, rear wiper delete. Just those alone were like. The antenna was $81. Turn signals. I had to get white clear turn signals. LED lights all the way around. I needed a 98 wiring harness for the rear lights. That was a $99. My steering wheel is an SC300 steering wheel. Let's see. I needed a manual shifter to do my fake manual transmission thing.
So it doesn't come like that?
No, I made it look like that.
What does it come like? A regular?
Like automatic shifter.
Oh.
It doesn't look nice. I'll show you a picture.
Oh.
It doesn't look nice at all.
Dude.
Well, I just hated the automatic looks so ugly.
I'm kidding. Is it like a little button on the side, like a bleep?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then the S2 headlights. Well, my headlights, I already said that. But just all the mods all together. That's just like, these are technically upgrades, like things that I upgraded or needed to replace.
Right.
So on upgrades, I've spent $5,083.40.
Okay. It's not bad.
Not bad, no.
That's not including the...
Yeah. That was just upgrades to start.
I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Oh, we still haven't got to the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are replacement parts, like things that I needed. Well, not really.
You didn't need them.
I needed, because this is the first thing.
Who has a freaking license plate light?
Well, that was because this is like, well, actually those lights should have been under replacement, but those were a while. But this was really like dirty, like extremely dirty.
You replaced this?
Yeah. That
you couldn't clean it?
No, it was like I think I gave the old one away. It was like really, really bad. Like
okay. Anyways, go on.
Anyways,
I'm listening.
That one, that alone, that little cow, was $198.
Oh my god.
Then I need like a rear hatch, gasket, rear struts, like to hold up the rear trunk. It was a single by itself. I needed the hood struts because the hood was the single by itself, and I wanted to basically not use a little popper, so I had to get that replaced. That was a necessity. That armrest in there was completely broken, so I had to get a new armrest. That was $158. I had to get a new exhaust hanger. That was $5. That was cheap. I needed a new fender liner. I needed new wiper blades. I need a new shift boot.
Wiper blades? You can't get these off of AutoZone?
Yeah, but I wrote it down.
Oh,
those
okay.
were replacement.
Okay.
I need a new coolant temperature sensor and HVAC button, which I've never put in because that light is still in there. But I bought all of that. And that was $1,000, $1,005.
How much were the freaking wiper blades?
Wiper blades were $14.
So which one was the most expensive?
The rear hatch.
Rear.
Well, the vent cowl was $194. The fender liner was $300.
So we're at $6,000.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, I'm keeping up.
Okay, so this next section I labeled it as.
Who are you? You just made out of money? What do you do for a living, fool?
So this one I called Shit I didn't need, but I bought it anyway.
You could have tied that into the first half, but you know, whatever.
This was like a real unnecessary, but I still got it, you know?
Of course.
The first one, this is my favorite piece. This is my Supra key. It has a little S on it, you know? That was pretty cool. That was $70.
Okay.
Not including the cost to get it cut, which wasn't.
Oh, you had a custom make that?
Well, the key was like, I had to buy the key from Australia.
Okay.
It's a pretty key. And then I had to get it like cut to actually fit the car.
Why did you have to buy it from Australia?
That's the only person that made it. They're hard to find.
Supra?
The Supra key. It's not like a real Supra key. It's just like an aftermarket company made it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. Let's open this up so you can see some of the engine bay stuff.
I can never find it.
I was about to say, wow, you know how to open this? Then we stood here for 10 hours. I bought that Powerhouse Racing. Thank you for the no sponsorship, but I spent all my money with you guys. Which really, this is all Powerhouse Racing stuff. This was like not necessary at all, but I bought it. But that PHR, the plate right there. I bought that.
How much is this?
$109.
Oh, I forgot what category we're in. Shit, we didn't need. Okay. Forgot. Sorry.
I have the rear trunk with the battery relocation kit. You know, the whole back seat. It's actually right over there. It's not even in the car right now. But that whole, because I got it black too.
Okay.
And I got the battery relocation. Even though the battery's not relocated back there, that's not the point. It's the kit.
What? Wait. Run that again.
I had the battery relocation kit, but I never like relocated it to the back.
So that was a waste.
I wouldn't call it a waste because I got a cool back like trunk.
Okay.
Cover.
Go ahead. How much was that?
That was $608.
Okay, we need to put the battery back where it's supposed to be.
Well, it's supposed to be there, but we're gonna make it go over there. The PHR shift knob that I showed you earlier, that was $249. This one was a real waste of money, but I really liked it.
I like how you give me excuses right before you're about to like hit me with something.
So there's a Powerhouse Racing fuel tank cover. There's a cover in the back. It's a fuel tank cover.
For the gas?
Yeah. Like you'll never.
The one you just ordered?
No. The fuel tank. It's a fuel tank cover.
Okay.
I really want to show you, but I'm afraid to open my trunk and not close it again.
Okay.
For reference, here you can go sip on the other side of it. I just want you to see how pointless it is.
Okay.
But I'm so happy with it. You see that black thing right there?
Ugh.
That black box that covers the fuel tank? That's what I bought.
Okay. But you didn't need that.
No, it already came with the black one.
But you wanted to say Powerhouse Racing.
I did.
Okay. And how much was that, sir?
That was $130.
Okay.
Let's see. That strut racing bar that wasn't necessary.
Oh, the Megan Racing?
Yeah,
Okay.
That was $88. Not too bad.
Okay, that's not bad.
These brackets right here, I bought these. If you guys have seen my other videos, or if you guys have seen Jason, huge shout out to Jason for making me buy those. So if you're upset with these at all, that was Jason's fault.
And how much did Jason make you spend?
Jason made me and forced me to spend. This is all, again, his fault. Those were $56, so not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay, Jason, I'll forgive you.
My Recaro seats were only $200. Woo, those are not too bad of a price.
You don't even like using them.
Well, I know that's not the point. I have Recaros. That's cool.
You have your cars, but you don't even like them.
But I have it in the passenger seat, so that's cool. You look cooler. And then the racing brackets, that cost me another $200.
Okay. You're going through your list and you're realizing like, shit, man, that's a lot.
Did I mention the roll cage earlier?
No.
Well, we had the roll cage. I literally just skipped over that.
How much is the roll cage?
It was in the total for the 5,000, but the roll cage was 1,300. But that was already the 5,000 we were talking about. But anyways.
Oh, it was in the 5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't go up.
Yeah. That's still the same price.
Okay. So where do we sit? We're sitting at what, 7?
Oh well, the shit we didn't need it anyways, but I bought it. That was $1,711.
Okay. So we're sitting at 7. What?
I don't know what we're sitting at right now.
I think we're 7,000.
I know the end goal. Okay. And now with the people that really want to know, if you guys are really curious, how much it costs to 2JZ, GTE, VVTI swap your car. This is everything I've spent to get it to this. Like, this is just the swap alone. So, and this price, I've got this done at DyNasTay Performance. Still, huge shout out to them. I'm not gonna say that's what they're gonna charge you guys, because I had some extra stuff done. Because I have a blanketed price for the swap, and that costs like an alternator. That costs like other, regular maintenance on the VVTI, like the seals and stuff like that. So like, it's not going to cost you potentially the same thing. It may cost you more, may cost you less. But this is just what I personally paid for the swap. Just for like this motor, you can't get this motor for this price anymore, but I spent only $3,700 on this motor, which was really good and really good condition when I obviously first purchased it.
We're sitting at 10,000.
Somewhere, yeah. Okay. So the manifold, right there, the manifold that I got, that was $600. The intercooler was another $260. Powerhouse Racing power steering reservoir, fan and shroud. Let's see, I have that HK speed limiter defender that I just purchased, and then the overall swap, this whole swap cost me, which I think you already know, which is $8,500. So the swap alone cost me $13,816.30. So that's how much it cost me to get a 2J running in my car, running and driving. $13,000.
Wow.
So with the purchase price of the car, like actually purchasing the car,
I forgot we bought the car too.
the total invested is $44,658.75.
Wow. It doesn't even have AC.
Is that what you're most mad about? So technically, I spent about $20,000 into the car.
So you bought the car for 23. You spent another 20 into it.
Gang, gang.
Wow. So $43,000.
Yeah, that's 20 grand cash, homie.
Are you hiring at your job? Like, what do you do for a living?
I one of those videos. What do you do for a living?
Nothing. I'm a horrible spender.
I'm actually broke now.
But look at my car.
But look, ta-da!
This is why I'm broke. How much was Jason's?
Oh, okay. So if you guys don't know who my friend Jason is, my friend Jason has a GS300 non-VVTI swapped. The GS, so let me go back. When I crashed my car, my yellow one, all I was driving was a Honda Civic.
After you crashed it? Okay.
Yeah, I bought a Honda Civic,
Okay.
a hatchback Honda Civic. It was really cool, like just a normal car.
Simple.
But then I crossed paths with Jason, and I saw his non-VVTI, and he was like, blah, 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 you should buy blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I've always really wanted a Supra. And he was like,
so this is all Jason's fault.
He was like, it's not that hard. And if we buy the motor, then we're going to swap it in there.
Oh, so simple.
Yeah, it's simple. Ta-da!
Got it.
So I actually had every intention of building out the BRZ. I've had every intention of keeping my Honda Civic. But Jason was the one who made me do this. And I'll also add to that, Teddy. Because as soon as I met Jason, I met Teddy. Mm-hmm. And they had their 1Js and 2Js. And then shortly after, I meet Jose.
Great.
So
that's another horrible spender if you didn't know.
Yeah. 3 main people responsible are Jason, Teddy, and Jose.
Got it.
Yeah. So thank you to my friends for the support that I've needed to build this. I mean, I know it costs a lot of money, but I mean, we do have the Supra. We get to enjoy it, right? Is that a benefit to it? How about I full throttle it? Yep. So now we're in.
I guess.
Yes.
I guess.
Man, it was worth it for me. Alright, I'm gonna end this video by myself today because Crystal's still getting ready for the wedding that we're going to. Kind of like ending on the balcony now, so that's I think where I'm gonna start ending some of these videos. But nonetheless, today's video is a little bit longer, a little bit less edited, less chopped up. I just wanted to see how it would do. I think it even though we didn't chop it up as much, I think it flowed pretty nicely. We're trying to get away from the 10-minute vlogs that we typically do, try to go more towards, you know, a good amount of time that we're spending on these videos, which all of our videos, we usually take a day or two to record or so. So we just wanted to leave a little bit more of the raw, unedited version of it in there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, we'll see you guys early next week with more videos. Trying to get more to a consistent basis for you guys, but it's, you know, it's kind of hard fluctuating with work and trying to get this edited within, you know, the weekends and so forth. But yeah, hopefully I can get you guys some videos early next week, and I'll talk to you guys then.
Yeah, really, Ricky had no money.
Yeah, none.
I found him on like a sugar daddy website. On the sugar daddy.
Get out. Okay, so
and now he has a Supra. And that's how we got
I hope both my parents watch this video. Both of our parents.
Both of them are full of shit.